Okay, by now you all know that my house is going on the market next week, if not sooner. And I am I'm getting it ready for the market. I'm also trying to run a business and be a super mother and all that other stuff. So I was thinking this morning about how I have this client he's a developer and investor, and I've done a bunch of deals with him. And he has this saying that he loves to say at the closing table, and I'm sure he's going to chime in as a comment on this video if he watches it. And he says that nobody screws up a real estate transaction like a real estate agent. And I'm always like, oh, haha, whatever. And I'll tell you that when I first was like, okay, I'm going to list my house, the first thing that I thought was like, oh my God, I hope an agent doesn't screw this deal up. I am kind of a control freak in my transactions, I guess. And as a listing agent, I'm there for every one of my showings. So I'm there. People question this sometimes, especially other real estate agents. They question this, like, oh, why do you go to all your showings? It's so infrequent that I'm at my showing and not needed for even a simple question that it just is good for me to be there. I like to be there to be able to answer questions right as they come up. Now, my home is a condo. We don't have a lot of condo projects here. We do have a lot of brand new agents, and not a lot of people have sold condos. So there's a lot of questions that are going to come up on showings. And I'm like, oh, I need to be there to answer the questions. But you know what? I don't need to be there to answer the questions. So sigh of relief. I will not be at the showings on my own property. And I took a poll of a lot of people that I really trust to make that decision. Anyway, so as a real estate agent who is also selling my home, I had to put my money where my mouth was. I give out a lot of advice to people. I've never actually sold my own home before. I've never sold a property of my own ever. I've never been in a property where I sold it. My ex-husband still lives in that original house we bought, and this is the first property that I've bought. So my first time, and I give out a lot of advice to people. So this was my chance to take my own advice. I think I priced it properly. I did not price high. I think I priced it well within where the market is. And I tell people that all the time. And I always say it's a risk. It's a risk pricing low, and not that it's low, but it's a risk pricing on the lower side. So some things that I'm looking for in a contract as a real estate agent. So think about this. Like, I'm obviously going to protect myself and my best interest as much as humanly possible. I'm going to do, just like I do with my clients, but you can really see that this is exactly what I go for with my clients also. In a contract, I'm looking for the highest escrow amount possible. Escrow is a good faith showing that somebody is going to be good in a contract. And nowadays we have so many buyers getting cold feet that it's scary. It's scary. I want high escrow. I want low contingencies, period, end of sentence. So that's what I'm going for. I am really in the midst of refreshing all of the paint, which is already just fine. You guys know I had a whole renovation going on in my house. So we halted renovation for this because I have a really good opportunity that I'm taking. So this is the part where I'm not going to cry. If you are a buyer and you are coming to my home, or if you are an agent that is going to show my home, just know that it was well loved, and we took really good care of it, and I hope somebody else does it too. I can't do it.